question 18, we have a percent problem, and we're given some information. So as we go, I'm just going to try to write down what I know. It says the positive number A is 2,241% of the sum of the positive numbers B and C. So I have A equals, when you're doing like a percent of a number, like if I said 10% of 8, that's the same thing of 10 over 100 times 8, which is the same as 10% of 8. So I'm going to take this number, 2 divided by 100, and it says A is the 2,241%, which is represented by this, of the sum, so I need to multiply, of positive numbers B and C. Okay. It also says that B is 83% of C. So B is 83%, and the of is like multiplication of C, or it could just be C. And we want to know what percent of B is A. So we have A equals what percent, I'm just going to call it P, of B. So this last sentence is the same as this. We want to figure out what percent of B is A. So I have this equation here. It relates A, B, and C, but I just want to relate A and B, but they also give us B in terms of C, so we can just solve for C here, so then we can put that into here. So we have B equals 83 over 100C. If we multiply both sides by the reciprocal, we get 100 over 83 times 100 over 83. That way on this side it cancels, and we get C is equal to 100 over 83B. Cool. Now I can plug in this for C so that the equation is only in terms of A and B. So I have A equals 2,241 over 100 times B plus MC can be rewritten as 100 over 83B. Okay. Now my goal is basically to make this look like this in a way. But I can combine the B's here because this is 1B plus 100 over 83B. So to add these, I need a common denominator. I put this over 1, and I can multiply both sides by 83, or top and bottom. So then I have 83 over 83 plus 100 over 83. Now I can just add across. So I have 183 over the common denominator, 83. So this is A equals 2,241 over 100 times 183 over 83B. Now I can multiply the fractions together. I'm going to use Desmos for that. And it's going to spell out a decimal, but I want it in fraction form. So I have A equals 4,941 over 100B. And this is an exact form of what we were looking for, which is P over 100 times B. And if you just match up the terms, we can see that P is 4,941. Ask what percent of B is A? That percent is 4,941%. And I do want to add why it's not B, because when we do type in the fraction, we get that decimal. So from here, basically, if I wanted to write the decimal form, it would be A equals, we multiply the two fractions, and we got 49.41B. But the question asks what percent of B is A? it's not 49.41%. Instead, like I did over here for my formula, we would have to set 49.41 equal to P over 100 to figure out what number is that. And then if you regress 49.41 is P over 100, you get that number is 4,941.